that you seen tonight?
I was dealing with this. Throughout my whole. Well, I had people jealous of me throughout my whole career before professional.
I had to always remind Tank, Floyd is Floyd, but you're Gervonta Davis.
That's right.
Like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub? Like he was subbing you? Like
he was going at me. He was going at me.
Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis insult each other severely, which makes matters worse in a furious news conference. The boxing legend and his forward protege got into a brawl, and their angry dispute demonstrates how far apart they are becoming. Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis criticized each other, demonstrating their hostility toward one another. Floyd discussed jealousy, saying that he has dealt with it throughout his career and that it is part of the job. Their fight continues to worsen, demonstrating how complicated the relationship is between the boxing legend and the man who used to train him.
I was dealing with this. Throughout my whole. Well, I had people jealous of me throughout my whole career before professional. Jealousy comes with the territory. I sell an arena out every time, and I say to myself, y'all people not tired? Y'all done been here 50. We done sold the arena out 50 times, and y'all keep coming up short. We could do it 50 more times. Y'all gonna keep coming up short. What's meant to be in life is meant to be. And Cruz, and as far as what Cruz would take, he know he didn't win. No, he didn't win at all. And if Tank really would have lost the fight, I would have said he lost. And of course, it's California. This is Mexico. So, I mean, if you don't.
Gervonta Davis was furious and stated that people don't really comprehend what Floyd Mayweather says and does. So he gave Floyd a clue that he was playing games behind his back, working against him in secret while pretending to be on his side. Floyd's maneuvers were deliberate, and while many saw him as a mentor, there were underlying issues. He made it plain that Floyd wasn't always looking out for his best interests, while appearing to do so. Davis stated that their friendship had changed, meaning that Mayweather was working against him in ways that others could not see, and that he wanted everyone to know what Floyd's true intentions were.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub? Like he was subbing you? Like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I feel like y'all got, I wouldn't say love hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of the
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing
it. Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
The tension between Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather has been brewing for years, but things escalated dramatically due to personal issues, particularly those involving Mayweather's daughter, Yaya Mayweather. What was once a close mentor-student relationship turned into a full-fledged beef, resulting in their split. Davis was once Floyd Mayweather's prodigy, signed under Mayweather Promotions with Floyd guiding him both inside and outside the ring. However, their relationship began to fray as Tank grew frustrated with Floyd's power over his career. There were rumors that Floyd was meddling too much in Tank's business decisions, which enraged Tank. Despite this tension, the final straw allegedly came when Tank was linked to Floyd's daughter, Yaya Mayweather. Yaya, who was previously in a high-profile relationship with rapper and Yanga, allegedly had a brief romance with Tank, which irritated Floyd. Given Floyd's protective tendency over his daughter, this fueled the enmity between the two boxers.
They see solid relationships end due to a female, man. They've started multiple wars. They're a reason why a lot of men are locked up right now. They're a reason why a lot of men are in that grave right now. I believe in this case, we don't know all the details, but I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that Tank smashed Floyd's daughter. Tank went ahead and smashed Floyd's daughter on this one. and sullied the relationship. It was done after that. But there had to be a reason why he went ahead and went that route. And I think he went that route because there wasn't enough money coming in. And Tank probably thought that it was going to be better than it was early on. So we said, you know what? Hey, she throwing it at me. Let me go ahead and do what I do. And from that instance, Floyd said, hey, you got the game up. I'm about to let you really know how it is. You about to go up against a real go-getter, a real headhunter. Tank knocked him out.
What adds to the drama of their feud is their shared history. Floyd was the one who propelled Tank into fame, promoting him as the next big thing in boxing. He gave Tank advice and exposure, but their relationship deteriorated over time after their fallout. Tank left Mayweather Promotions, publicly criticizing Floyd's management style and seeking independence in his career. Though both men have moved on professionally, the bidding continues. Floyd, known for his ego and financial savvy, no longer regards Tank as his protege, and while Tank continues to remove himself from Floyd's influence, their 1S tie has been irreversibly destroyed, demonstrating that even in boxing, personal issues can damage professional partnerships.
But we always see solid relationships end due to a female, man. They've started multiple wars. They're a reason why a lot of men are locked up right now. They're a reason why a lot of men are in that grave right now. I believe in this case, we don't know all the details, but I'm just going to go ahead and assume that Tank smashed Floyd's daughter. Tank went ahead and smashed Floyd's daughter on this one and sullied the relationship. It was done after that. But there had to be a reason why he went ahead and went that route. And I think he went that route because there wasn't enough money coming in. And Tank probably thought that it was going to be better than it was early on. So we said, you know what? Hey, she throwing it at me. Let me go ahead and do what I do. And from that instance, Floyd said, hey, you got the game up. I'm about to let you really know how it is. You about to go up against a real go-getter, a real headhunter. Tank knocked him out.
Now that Gervonta Davis has achieved boxing superstar status, everyone who contributed to his success wants to be recognized. Adrian Broner, a former world champion and one of Tank's earliest supporters, recently reminded everyone that he was the one who first brought Tank to the gym. According to Broner, it was his connection that led Floyd Mayweather to recognize Tank's talent and ultimately decide to promote and back him. Mayweather still appreciates him for introducing him to Tank, acknowledging that Broner brought him a potential superstar. Floyd always tells me you gave me a good one, Broner stated, emphasizing that he played a major role in Tank's journey despite the UPS stand-down in their connection. Broner believes Tank is still like a little brother to him. He expressed his joy every time Tank gained success and made it plain that he would always support him no matter what. I'm always going to back Tank, he's my little brother, Broner replied. Tank's rise to fame has been nothing short of amazing, and while many people have contributed to his path, Broner wants to ensure that his contribution is not forgotten. Whether or not Tank acknowledges Broner's influence, one thing is certain. Broner takes pride in knowing that Tank will always consider him family.
From and to watch it, I was there.
You can relate to it?
I can relate, and to be honest, I'm the reason he got signed to.
That's a true story.
Explain that. Why? What? How did that happen?
I brought him to the gym with an AB shirt on.
Ooh, true story.
But I didn't have everything right yet. You know, everything wasn't moving yet. You know, I was a little slow on my feet. So I gave him the floor. And every time we bring it up, Floyd like, thank you, AB. You gave me a good one.
Does that feel like a win for About Billions Promotions as well?
Of course, because at the end of the day, I don't care who promotes Gervonta Davis. I'm still going to support him. Same way. You know, he's a little brother to me.
Yeah, Tank been around us since he was like 17, 16. Adrian was already famous on TV and everything. We wrote him on the internet. Clint didn't even know.
Adrian Broner recognizes Gervonta Tank Davis as a great fighter with extraordinary abilities. He praises Tank's skills, highlighting his strength, speed, and intellect in the ring. Broner believes Tank has the talent to dominate the lightweight division and destroy any opponent he faces. He has witnessed Tank's development over the years and credits his dedication and hard work for his success. Broner is confident that no lightweight fighter can equal Tank's ability. He sees him as a complete fighter who is always proving himself at the highest level and believes his supremacy will only grow.
Man, Tank got the skills to beat anybody, and he was blessed. He was blessed with the power to hurt anybody if he lands with a solid punch. But I don't think he should go mess with no 147 pounder no time soon. With the skills he got, he can beat anybody. But my opinion, I think he got enough on his plate at 135 pounds with the Shakurs, Ryan Garcia's, Devin Haney's,
Frank Martin,
who's going to be a big name, a good name. And he should just focus on that. Teofimo, who's still one of the best lightweights out there. Even with people, talking shit about him, and I tell fighters, every fight isn't going to be a hands down amazing performance. But as long as you get by, as long as you get the victory and get to the next one, that's all that matters, man. Teofimo is a great talent. He's a good dude, and it's a lot of talent at 135 pounds. And I think Tank should just clean all of that up. Worried about cleaning all of that up, one at a time, and then jump to 140 pounds.
Him and Regis right now for the belt.
Yeah, for sure. I think he'd beat Regis though.
Why?
His talent.
Floyd Mayweather's bond with Tank Davis has always been more business-oriented than personal, although Floyd had an important part in Tank's rise by promoting him on Mayweather Promotions. Many think his support was never about love or mentorship. It was about making money. Now that the Tank has left Mayweather Promotions, Floyd's attitude towards him appears to have changed, showing that his main interest was financial gain rather than genuine care for Tank's success. Throughout Tank's time at WFL's promotion, there were constant signs of tension. Tank often expressed frustration with how he was being handled, and Floyd's backing became notably less passionate, raising the question: was Floyd ever truly glad for Tank's success, or was he simply happy as long as he could benefit from it? Aside from business, he would have remained to support him even after he left a promotion. Nevertheless, his response says different. Instead of applauding Tank's independence, Floyd has witnessed, indicating that his link to the Tank was more about control and financial gain. Tank's departure from Mayweather Promotions allowed him to take full control of his career, demonstrating that he no longer needed Floyd to succeed. This could explain why Floyd is no longer a supporter, because he no longer profits from Tank's victories. Ultimately, Floyd's actions demonstrate that his relationship with Tank was more about business than mentorship, and now that the money is no longer flowing into his pockets, his interest in Tank has faded.
He knows I could beat Tank. He's just setting up his boy. I think Tank was happy you think Floyd was happy that Tank left?
Can that fight happen for the right now?
Floyd was there at Ryan Garcia and Tank fight for Tank? Floyd loves him. Floyd is gonna promote himself. That's why Floyd came out with them damn chains and his $20 million watch. Y'all gotta really think about what Floyd, how he be thinking.
Calvin Ford, Gervonta Davis's long-standing mentor and trainer, has always emphasized the need of having strong people around to help him negotiate the trials of boxing and life. Ford remembers continuously reminding Tank that, while Floyd Mayweather is a legend, Tank is his man. Ford explained how he would tell Tank, "Floyd is Floyd, but you are Gervonta Davis." This contrast was vital in establishing Tank's thinking. Ford explained that even Floyd understood the importance of Tank developing his own personality separate from the influence of his former promoter. He also mentioned how Tank was sometimes surprised by how Ford spoke to Floyd, reinforcing the idea that Tank needed to step into his role rather than simply being Mayweather's protege.
Always remind Tank, Floyd is Floyd, but you're Gervonta Davis.
That's right.
Distinguish the two.
Yes.
And me and Floyd used to go to, I said, he's not you, Floyd, he's Tank.
That's right.
And Tank used to look at me like, yeah, we talking to Floyd like that?
That's right.
Floyd understood that it was certain things that I had to give to him, well as what he was giving to him.
That's right.
To make that balance. to make the car drive
That's
smooth.
right. That's right.
And it worked. You know what I'm saying? And I told Floyd, like, he's growing into being his own man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, respect the talent.
Respect the talent.
Respect the talent. And we see where he's growing to, you know? That's why when people talk, I say, I can't take shit away from Floyd.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because his body of work of being there and nurturing us through them waters and whatnot.
That's right.
He's been there where we haven't.
That's right.
You know? But when it came to raising him in this ring,
according to Ford, there were significant lessons that he and Floyd taught Tank. He described it as a juggling act. Mayweather supplied specific insights, while Ford provided instruction from a different perspective. Together, they helped Tank develop into a fighter capable of standing on his own. Ford also stressed that despite the differences, he would never take anything away from Floyd. He acknowledged Mayweather's impact, saying, "I can't take anything away from Floyd's body of work and nurturing us through those waters." But when it came to bringing Tank on his own journey, Ford knew what needed to be done. Ultimately, Ford understood that Tank had to become his own man. He emphasized that while Floyd had been a big influence, it was Tank's own work and growth.
See, so signing with Floyd, you know, we fast forward a little bit, sign with Floyd. Floyd puts Tank in a position to fight Pedraza. A lot of people were saying that was like, you know, that was a setup fight, so forth and so on. Tank goes in there. What's your thoughts going into that fight? Like, oh, listen, this Pedraza, undefeated champion.
Well, I understood the whole thing. Floyd understood the thing. When you'll see it in our documentary.
Yeah.
But when Floyd was been trying to, because he was trying to fight a lot of guys that was champions. You know what I'm saying? And the guys that he was putting in front of us, you know, they lost their belts. And then when the situation came about when Tank had to fight for, we had no choice but to fight for Pedraza. And that was a hard fight. He was undefeated. He was an Olympian, you know, and he was on the road, you know. And when Tank went in there and put on that performance that night, it was unreal.
It's unreal.
It was unreal. And that's the fight that I always put in my thoughts, because I watched them.
Floyd Mayweather has always wanted to be the center of attention in the fighting world. And even after retiring, he continues to chase the spotlight, ensuring that his name is still important. Many believe that instead of fully embracing the new generation, he struggles with letting go of his status as the face of boxing. As Gervonta Davis rises to superstardom, Floyd appears to have difficulty accepting that it is no longer about him.
The face of boxing. And I get it, you a hell of a fighter, bro. You undefeated. But let these young niggas shine, bro. And your daughter still chose wrong. You get what I'm saying? So that shit crazy. You know, people with power, with money, think that they money saved them from the world, but like, nah, bro, you do fucked up shiesty shit, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck how much money you got, bro. I never look at you the same. I never look at you the same, dog.
Tank proven himself as one of the most electrifying fighters in the sport with knockout power and a growing fan base that sees him as the future of boxing. However, rather than fully backing S-Rise, Floyd often makes comments or moves that shift attention back to himself. He frequently reminds people of his successes as if to ensure that no one forgets his dominance. Many boxing analysts believe that Floyd needs to understand that his time has passed and that Tank is now the star the sport needs. Instead of trying to share the spotlight or subtly compete with Tank, they argue that Floyd should embrace the role of a mentor and allow the younger generation to shine. However, Floyd's actions suggest that he struggles with seeing someone else take the throne. He once held jealousy may play a part in Floyd's behavior as he sees Tank getting the kind of attention he once commanded. While Floyd will always be a boxing legend, the sport is moving forward and Tank is now at the forefront. The best thing Floyd could do is accept that his time is over and support Tank without making it about himself. Of whether he's willing to do that remains uncertain.
You don't want to be hood, like what? Nigga, that's ass backwards, bro. Like, no, dog. But Gervonta Davis, man, you know, a lot of people may say he's arrogant or whatever the case may be, bro. I don't see it. You know, I just see him playing for the internet. You know, they say something, he say something back. You get what I'm saying? But Listen to this, what Gervonta Davis had to say, and it was a good interview. At first, I ain't like it because, like, the interviewer, you know, he from Gervonta Davis hood too, but it's like he also wanted them to be one of the people to know that he's from the hood, he came from the street. Like, nah, bro, like, no, bro.
Floyd Mayweather has never wanted Gervonta "Tank" Davis to surpass his reputation, and while he appeared to be steering Tank's career, it suddenly appeared that he was also attempting to manage it in a way that would prevent Tank from being greater than him. Tank recently revealed that Floyd forced him to take the fight against Jose Pedraza not because it was the best move for his future, but because Floyd wanted him to lose at the time. Pedraza was an undefeated world winner and a dangerous opponent for someone as young and inexperienced as Tank. Many now think Floyd saw this as the perfect opportunity to derail Tank's rise before it even began. If Tank had lost that fight, it could have slowed down his momentum and stopped him. Tank's shock-stunned everyone by dominating Pedraza and winning the IBF super featherweight title. Instead of being a setback, the fight became a defining moment in Tank's career, showing that he was a special talent. This unexpected victory may have frustrated Floyd, as it showed that Tank was capable of greatness beyond what he had planned for him. Looking back, it appears clear that Floyd always wanted to control Tank's success on his terms. He likely never expected Tank to.
What I seen when Gervonta Davis was talking about the beef between him and Floyd Mayweather and how he wanted him to lose against Jose Pedraza, when I watched the end, when they was announcing Tank as the winner, you can see Floyd Mayweather in the back, just looking salty, wiping his nose. He not even really clapping. He looking like, damn, this nigga beat the odds. But y'all, this shit is crazy. Look at this photo. Look how Floyd is looking at Gervonta like, damn, I wanted you to lose for real. The whole fight hit different. Y'all need to go watch it over. This shit crazy, fool. So if people don't know, allegedly the beef stemmed from Floyd Mayweather's daughter Snapchatting Gervonta on Snapchat. I'm guessing people when Floyd Cam got wind of that and they told Floyd like, hey, I think Gervonta knocking your daughter boots. Floyd said, Gervonta knocking my daughter boots? Nah. Then they showed on the proof. They like, look, the proof is in the pudding, and he's all up in it.
That's all for today's movie. Stay tuned until next time.